Welcome back to Dr. Noah's YouTube updates. So I'm just going to go review some of the exciting type of science that's out there in terms of natural type of ways of dealing with it. So in this first article here, beet juice. Now you probably wouldn't even think about that. Improving cycling performance. Now right now over in France, the most premier cycling event, if not one of the hardest physical athletic events in the world, is the Tour de France. Is in this study here that was published from Medical Science Sports Exercise, June 2011, from St. Luke's campus, University of United Kingdom, showed that by drinking, beet juice, once again, food is powerful medicine. Like Hippocrates says, let food be your medicine. I mean, that is really where it's at, and that's what I've been doing for the last 30 years, trying to show people that natural things are the first thing to go because they are powerful medicines without any negative side effects. So in this randomized control study, they had elite cyclists, and they were able to show that by drinking some beet juice 2.5 hours before a competition, they were able to increase their performance by, listen to this, 2.8%. Now in elite athletes, anything that's even over a 0.5% makes the difference between winning and losing, 2.8%. And they hypothesized that basically that this is due to increasing nitric oxide. Now nitric oxide was only so important it created 3 scientists in the United States to have a Nobel Prize award. We've also talked about other kind of compounds, nutrients like arginine that increases it too. But here's beet juice that's able to enhance the performance of athletes like that. So that's kind of exciting. Next study here published from Biological Pharmacology Bulletin 2011 June. Curcumin, turmeric protects against cardiac inflammation. Now we've talked about, at least for the last 15-20 years, is that inflammation is the root of all type of problems because oxidative stress causes inflammation, and that's where we get that from. And so in this study here showed that they were able to show that curcumin, which is a common type of herb, you can get it in Indian restaurants, but in Protandim or this particular nerve 2 activator like that, that's one of the major ingredients is turmeric like that, that they were able to decrease, and this is a little technical, but hopefully you can educate your drug doctor, interleukin-1 beta, TNF alpha, tumor necrosis factor alpha, and NF beta are, once again, very, very strong inflammatory type of bad chemicals that these natural things are able to reduce and be able to decrease your chances of having serious type problems like cardiac death. Oat bran improves blood lipids and factors like that. So yeah, we've talked about statin drugs, $40–50 billion of worthless money, once again causes liver damage, muscle damage, cognitive dysfunction like that. But yeah, I make a lot of money like that. So here's something, a randomized control study. This is from Denmark, European Journal of Clinical Nutrition, June 2011, showing that that oats, you can have oatmeal, of course the more natural the better like that, was able to have a major impact, 21% reduction in triglycerides, 4% reduction in cholesterol, 14% over cholesterol, and 4% in terms of, let me put that back, 14% in total cholesterol and 21% in triglycerides. Very, very important in terms of, once again, something natural, tastes good, you have to eat something anyway, that's something that would be really good for you, so you can check that out. Chocolate produces the bad kind of cholesterol and total cholesterol levels to be decreased, so we've talked about the different types of chocolate being very beneficial, have, once again, different types of phenols, chemicals that have very strong positive effects. This was a meta-analysis of 10 of the studies. This was published in European Journal of Clinical Nutrition 2, May 2011, showing that sure, chocolate, but now this is a good chocolate, not the junky chocolate that has a lot of sugar and fat in there. We're talking about good chocolate, and we've talked a little bit about that, and maybe talk some more like that. So chocolate is good for you. Let's see here. Pregnancy, well, that's a biggie, and that's what's always kind of fun, because I just had a patient tell me, oh, Dr. No, I can't use some of your things because that. I said, well, you're on 5 of these drugs that are, once again, are only about 20,000% more toxic, and that's okay. You can take the drugs, but the natural thing, that's crazy. You have your drug doctor tell me where in the science that you can't take this, and I'll show you the 5 studies that what you're taking is, once again, absolute positively not to be taken in pregnancy. So let's have a little talk, or even better yet, I'll invite your drug doctor on my TV show, and for 2 hours we'll go back and forth and we'll see who the fool is. Yeah, that's nice. Well, in this article here is showing that mothers takes of fruits and vegetables, and vitamin C protects against, once again, different types of air pollution during pregnancy. We live in a very, very toxic environment, especially in California. We have, in California we have some of the top 10 worst air quality places in the world. Well, in this study, just using very simple things, vitamin C, fruits and vegetables, was able to decrease what is called polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. These are very toxic things from combustion like that. And a marker of oxidative stress, boy, Protandim nerve 2, that's where it's at in pregnant women. So in this European Journal of Clinical Nutrition, May 2011, showed conclusively that this is something, because what you breathe in as a mother, and that's toxic, goes right to the baby. So here's something, once again, real simple, is eat your fruits and vegetables, take your vitamin C, take Protandim. That's really important like that. So just a couple little fun things that you can do to take charge of your health and well-being. We'll talk to you and see you soon. Thanks. Bye.